Welcome back to this to Ron Daly, the Daily Show here at the 11th Fire Summit, and in this case, the Eagle has landed. I'm here with Noel Crum, who is the principal at the Johnson Central High School, and the Eagles.
That's right.
And so you got some good reasons to be proud of things. At first, I think Chris Stapleton.
Oh yeah,
was from. He was a valedictorian,
Yep.
and also I guess played football there.
Yep.
And then of course you've got Cash Daniels, or is he
Paintsville.
Paintsville. Okay, just don't want to mix it up. But no, you've been to all these summits. So what's the importance of this summit?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that it allows us to showcase collectively the great things that are going on here in Appalachia and in Eastern Kentucky, and that I think it just shows not only the state, the nation, the world, that we are at the same level and higher in many cases than other schools, other regions of the country. Because I think historically, people have looked at Appalachia and thought that we were behind others, and I think that the innovation, the things that are going on, that's just the pure fact that this thing has been going on for 11 years and still has the number of participants and involvement shows that there's some great things going on.
And you mentioned about how a lot of people don't understand the role, how the great things going on in Eastern Kentucky, which we think are going on even more exciting than the rest of the state. But our state, the Commonwealth of Kentucky, over 20 years ago was the first state in the union to have fiber to all the schools.
Right.
So because of David Couch, who's the associate commissioner.
Who's also a graduate of Johnson Central.
Johnson Central. I mean, y'all are. And then the other thing Johnson Central has done, you have won a lot of international problem-solving competitions.
Yeah, we feel that our school has shown that our students can compete with anyone, anywhere, and we are the only school in the entire world that has 5 international future problem-solving championships. We've also added several community problem-solving championships and lots of top 10 finishes in the world.
And then another thing is, a lot of people don't realize there's been a lot of attention to Juuls, the vaping crisis. But nearly 2 years ago, it was the students at your school that recognized it as a problem, took it to the General Assembly to try to impact legislation, and so that's another example.
It is, yeah, and that was actually part of projects that went on to international competition because they recognized the problem, and we've now we're seeing legislation that is impacting that. I think our students feel like that there's no reason, why not me? I feel like lots of times there's an attitude among people in rural areas, and especially in Appalachia, that's like, oh well, I couldn't do that, or I feel like that our students believe, why not me? I'm just as good as anyone else, or my ideas are as good as others' ideas. So I feel like they're very empowered, and we've got great staff who really spend all the extra hours to work with these students to help them do these types of projects, to be innovative, to think out of the box, just to do the impressive things that are going on. I mean, we've not only had international success there. I mean, we just won the state Governor's Cup in academics, and that's competing against every single private school, public school, urban magnet schools like DuPont Manual in Louisville. I mean, to beat every single school in the state and be in a rural area with a relatively low county population, for our students to go down and defeat every other high school in the state of Kentucky was an amazing accomplishment. But not only that, then our students are also getting opportunities in other extracurricular areas. We've had our Skills USA this past year was second in the nation in Quiz Bowl. Our HOSA health occupation students, they went to Orlando to compete. We had state winners there, went on to nationals. Athletically, we've been in 4 consecutive state football championships. Our basketball teams won 5 of the last 8 regional championships. So we look at it as extracurricular opportunities are crucial to developing a person's leadership skills, to developing themselves for their future success. So we want to open as many opportunities as possible. And matter of fact, our hashtag for the year is more opportunities. And so that's something that we want our kids to be involved, and we want them to be successful at everything, whether it's, co-curricular, curricular, extracurricular type activities. We want them to be involved in everything.
And so you have several teachers that are presenting today that applied for innovation grants, which is a competitive process. Just because you apply doesn't mean you're going to get them.
Yeah.
Only maybe about half of them receive the grant. So
Mm-hmm.
are you excited about some of these
Absolutely.
particular projects you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, I think that probably the thing I'm most proud of at our school is our ACT project that we're now, we've been doing since the beginning of that. And so each year we have refined and tried to develop that a little further. We have actually had it's all based on leadership development, and so we've got a team there at the school that started out trying to design student leadership activities. We've grown that into staff leadership. This year we even added in Covey's 7 Habits. We actually brought a trainer in the summer, trained our entire staff for 2 days on that, and now we're incorporating a lot of those lessons into the other leadership lessons that we already had going on. So we're trying to take a whole leadership focus at our school, and so that part has gone exceptionally well. That's something we're proud of. And our student senate, very proud that each year that we got kids that and they're a big part of this leadership thing. They even went to the staff development training. A lot of students would be a little intimidated to go with 70 or 80 teachers to trainings. Our student leadership, they're right there in the middle of it. They're wanting to be involved, so it speaks volumes.
That's great. Well, Noel, appreciate you
Thank
being
you
on our program. And as you can see, a lot of exciting things are going on in education in Johnson County as well as all of Eastern Kentucky.
Absolutely. Thank you.